I'm going to show how to enter assessment results in eLumen. This may also be called entering assessment data, completing your assessments, or doing your SLOs. All right, let's jump right in. You may log into eLumen from the LACCD faculty homepage, mycollege.laccd.edu. Click on the eLumen tile, then select ELAC eLumen on the left menu bar. Once you're logged in, make sure your role is faculty, and next, make sure you're in the correct discipline. So I know that we are assessing courses in technical stage production this semester, so I'll select that discipline. Here in my to-do section is the assessment for Tech Theater 313 for 2024 fall. To access the scorecard, I'm going to mouse over the Score drop-down menu and click on Rubric View. Note that this is an activity-oriented rubric as opposed to an outcomes-oriented rubric. We'll take a look at an outcomes-oriented rubric after we finish scoring this one. The students on the roster are listed here in this left column. The student who is currently being scored is in this deep blue tile. The pale blue students down here at the bottom have not yet been scored, and once a student has been scored, their name tile turns to a medium blue. So these students here in this medium blue have already been scored. Now let's go ahead and score our students. For this student, I'm going to simply click on the box that corresponds to how they did on this project for these criteria. You can use any variety of assessment method, a project, a performance, presentation, essay, exam, or other assignment to assess your students. Okay, once you finish scoring, scroll down and click on Next Student. One thing to note, please do not use this gray box to score your students, otherwise it will complicate the scores that you clicked on up here above. So please ignore this gray box. I'm going to click on Next Student, and it advances me to this student here in the deep blue. Again, I'm going to score, and then click on Next Student. Once I'm done with that last student, I'm going to click Save and continue to reflection. One thing to note, I'm going to go back, is that if a student did not do the assessment, don't leave them blank. You can click on this Not Assessed box up here at the top of the roster. Okay, and then again, let's save and continue to reflection. Please take a moment to write a reflection about the group of students as a whole and what they did well and what they struggled with. Please list any resource requests that you have. And once you're done, you may submit and share or submit and share anonymously. eLumen gives you several options after you complete the assessments. To get back to your to-do list, you can click on Go to My Assessments. Now let's say you don't see another course that you have to do on your to-do list, but you know it's there. Another way that you can access your assessments is through the Courses tab. So I'm going to click on Courses here. And then I'm going to make sure that I'm in the correct discipline and then the correct term here on this drop-down menu. So from here you can see that there is a scorecard view and a rubric view. This is an outcomes-oriented rubric, and the scorecard view here is not an option for activity-oriented rubrics. It's only like the one we just completed. So let's click on rubric view here. And it looks very similar to what we just did. again, we can just score. And then here the option for an outcome that's not assessed is on the side instead of at the top of the student list. Go ahead and click on next student. And again, if they were not assessed, I can click here. Now I'm going to go back to the courses and I'm going to show you scorecard view. And what's nice about this view or this option is that you don't have to scroll down and click on next student after each score. You can simply click on how they did, and it's more streamlined. And then I can save and continue to reflection after I score the last student. And again, please take some time to answer the reflection questions. And then you can submit and share, or submit and share anonymously. So that is scoring your students in a nutshell. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at slo@elac.edu.